Dear learners, welcome to APCC LMS portal. Today's topic for our discussion is endoplasmic reticulum. The reticular structures which are present inside the endoplasmic portion of the cytoplasm is called as endoplasmic reticulum. This is Dr. Y. Savitri, lecturer in zoology, Government College for Men, Autonomous, Kadapa. Let us discuss the learning outcomes of this topic. At the end of this topic, the student is able to learn about the history of endoplasmic reticulum, introduction, occurrence, morphology of endoplasmic reticulum, different types of endoplasmic reticulum, chemical composition, origin, and various functions performed by endoplasmic reticulum. Let us see some basic information about the cell. The cell is considered as the structural and functional unit of living organisms. Why? Because the living organisms are made up of cell. And similarly, the bricks are involved in the construction of great buildings. Here we can see the structure of cell. Cells are involved in the formation of tissues. Later, the tissues are formed as organs. The entire organs are involved in the organisms. The basic one is the cell. The cell equipped with so many cellular organelles inside the cytoplasm. In between the nucleus and plasma membrane, it consists of various cellular organelles and they perform various activities inside the cell. The cellular organelles like endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, lysosomes, Golgi complex, etc. are present inside the cytoplasm. Let us see the endoplasmic reticulum. Coming to the introduction of endoplasmic reticulum. The filamentous structures which is present inside the cytoplasm is considered as ergastoplasm. Watson demonstrated that the endoplasmic structures may be developed from the nuclear pores which is present in between the nuclear membrane. Later, Porter and Mercado considered that the endoplasmic reticulum is the original cellular organelle from the nuclear envelope, and later this endoplasmic reticulum may be divided into rough endoplasmic reticulum and later smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The name endoplasmic reticulum was first used by Porter and Kuhlmann. It is found in almost all the cells except in mature erythrocyte cells, that is RBC and prokaryotes. This is a network-like structure and it consists of lumen inside and it forms as a interconnected network in between the nuclear envelope and plasma membrane and it performs various functions. So it is called as endoplasmic reticulum. A cytoplasm is a liquid portion of the cell. It is a colloidal nature substance. It doesn't give any support. But because of the endoplasmic reticulum inside the cell, it compartmentalizes the cell into different compartments and gives support to the cell. So it is considered as cytoskeleton of the cell. Occurrence. It is present in almost all eukaryotic cells, but the quantity of endoplasmic reticulum may be varied according to different cells. It is absent in some cells like erythrocytes. These are also called as red blood corpuscles, egg cells and embryonic cells. It is present in spermatocytes, but it is poorly developed. Coming to the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The smoothness is because of absence of ribosomes. It is present in the cells where the lipid metabolism and glycogen metabolism is occurred. The cells like adipose tissue, brown fat cells and adrenal cortical cells, cells of interstitial cells of testis, and cells of corpus luteum of ovaries, sebaceous cells and retinal pigment cells. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is abundantly present because these cells are involved in the synthesis of lipids. Rough endoplasmic reticulum is present where the cells are actively involved in the synthesis of proteins. Cells like acinar cells of pancreas, plasma cells, goblet cells and some cells of endocrine glands consisting of abundant quantity of rough endoplasmic reticulum because it involved in the synthesis of proteins. The RER is located near the nuclear envelope in both the plants as well as in animals. In some cells like hepatocytes, these are the cells of liver, it consists of both smooth and rough endoplasmic reticular types. This endoplasmic reticulum is very similar to the plasma membrane, and it is also called as double membrane cellular organelle. It consisting of outside protein and inner protein and middle lipid layer, and it consisting of the diameter of nearly 50 to 60 angstroms. Let us see the morphology of endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum may assume in three shapes. They are cisternae, vesicles and tubules. Here the cisternae are the long stack-like structures which are accommodated with ribosomes. So it seems to be as a stack-like structure. They appeared as cisterna. These cisternae cells are abundantly present in the secretory cells where the protein synthesis is going to be taken place. And the second one is the vesicles. These are the oval or sometimes it may be rounded like structures. It may be freely present in cytoplasm of the cell, and these are present in the pancreatic cells. And the third one is the tubule. They seems to be as a tubule like structures. They are derived from the lamellae or vesicles, and they are present in the cytoplasm, and these are present in non-secretory cells like muscles. Now the cisternae. Cisternae are long flattened like structures, and they are associated with one another, and they are consisting of ribosomes on the surface, and they consisting of the diameter of 40 to 50 millimicrons, and they are usually accommodated with the ribosomes, and these lamellae or cisternal structures are involved in the synthesis of proteins. Vesicles. These are the vesicles. They are rounded or oval shaped structures, and the diameter is 25 to 500 millimicrons. They are may be isolated in the cytoplasm, or they may be attached with a smooth endoplasmic reticulum. These are abundantly present in the cells of pancreatic cells, and also present in the liver, and they involved in the detoxification mechanism. Tubules. These are the branched structures of endoplasmic reticulum. They may be derived from the cisternae or and vesicle, and they are associated with the rough endoplasmic reticulum, and the diameter is 50 to 100 millimicrons. They are often present in the non-secretory cells like striated muscles. Depending on the presence or absence of ribosomes, the endoplasmic reticulum is divided into two types: rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. If the ribosomes are present on the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, that is called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum is the site of protein synthesis, so it is called as protein factory. And the second one is the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smoothness is because of the absence of ribosomes. There is no ribosomes on the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, so it is called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum involved in the synthesis of lipids, so it is called as the factory of lipids. Rough endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic possess rough walls because the ribosomes are present on the surface of the cellular organelle. These are mainly in the form of cisternae. They play a vital role in the synthesis of proteins, and they are present in pancreatic cells, plasma cells, goblet cells, and liver cells. The endoplasmic reticulum is strained with the basophilic strains because it consisting of more RNA content on the ribosomes. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Because the smoothness is because of the absence of ribosomes, it is oftenly present in the form of tubules and vesicles. It is involved in the synthesis of lipids and glycogen metabolism activities. It is found in adipose cells, interstitial cells, glycogen storing cells of liver, conduction fibers of heart, spermatocytes and leukocytes, where the lipid metabolism is actively occurred. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum is present in the muscle is called as sarcoplasmic reticulum. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum present in the retinal pigment cells of eye is called as myeloid bodies, whereas The smooth endoplasmic reticulum granules which are present in the nerve neuron is called as Nissil granules. Sometimes the endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi complex, ribosomes and lysosomes, they form as small pigment-like structures. They are called as microsomes. After the centrifugation process, we get small particles. The particles of different cellular organelles which is present in the cytoplasm is called as microsomes. Chemical composition of endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum consisting of various substances, among that it mainly composing of lipoproteins, lipids like lecithin, cephalin and sphingomyelin, and nucleotide diphosphatase, NADH cytochrome reductase, magnesium activated ATPases, sucrases and several carrier enzymes are also present in between the lumen of endoplasmic reticulum. These enzymes like permeases can carry the substances from one place to another place. Origin of endoplasmic reticulum. Different scientists explain different mechanism of origin of endoplasmic reticulum. Among that, Watson demonstrated that the continuity of nuclear envelope may be developed into endoplasmic reticulum. Later, Porter and Mercado considered that the endoplasmic reticulum may be the extension of nuclear envelope. The nuclear envelope consisting of minute pores, these pores develop into the endoplasmic reticulum. Later, Pallade stated that it may be originated because of the infoldings of plasma membrane. Further, Gay and Reban stated that the evagination process which is taken place in the nuclear membrane develops into the formation of annulate lamellae. This process is called as blebbing. These bleb-like structures form as annulate lamellae. These annulate lamellae further develop into endoplasmic reticulum. Functions of endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum consisting of more than 30 enzymes and it performs various functions inside the cell. The first one is membrane biogenesis. Biogenesis means production of membrane. During the cell division, the endoplasmic reticular fragments involved in the formation of membranes. It is called as membrane biogenesis and it gives mechanical support to the cells. Inside the cell, it consisting of colloidal substance that is called as cytoplasm. Because of colloidal nature, it is not able to be in the form. The endoplasmic reticulum divides the cell into compartments and gives support to the cell. So it is called as cytoskeleton of the cell. Permeability. The nuclear membrane gives rise to the endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum is associated with the nuclear membrane as well as plasma membrane. Endoplasmic reticulum receives the substances from the nucleus to the plasma membrane through the Golgi complex, ribosomes and lysosomes. It permits different types of molecules and ions. Transportation of ions and molecules. It is also called as circulation and exchange of molecules. It acts as an intracellular transport system. Watson stated that the endoplasmic reticulum is present in between the nucleus and plasma membrane. It involves in the exchange of molecules and ions. It is associated with the nuclear membrane because of the nuclear openings which is present inside the nuclear membrane. They can transport the ions and molecules. It also provides an extensive internal surface for the exchange of materials in between the matrix of cytoplasm and the lumen of cisternae. Membrane flow. The materials and ions and molecules which is present inside the nucleus can be transported through the pores present in nuclear envelope. From the nuclear envelope, they can transport it towards the endoplasmic reticulum. Later, it is transported to Golgi complex. From the Golgi complex, it is transported to the plasma membrane. Because of the exosmosis process, the molecules and ions will be sent out. And reversibly, the molecules and ions which are present outside the cell, they can enter through the plasma membrane. from the plasma membrane to the lysosomes and ribosomes and then endoplasmic reticulum, and later it will be entered into the nucleus with the help of nuclear pores. Then protein synthesis. Protein synthesis is happened in the rough endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum provides space for the protein synthesis. Lipid synthesis and storage. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum is the main site for the lipid synthesis. It consisting of triglyceride formation sites. Clade stated that triglyceride is only limited to the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The triglyceride synthesis will be taken place inside the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It also involves in the synthesis of cholesterol and steroid hormones. Testis, ovary, adrenal cortex consisting of smooth endoplasmic reticulum, and it involved in the synthesis of steroid hormones. Detoxification. Detoxifying mechanism is taken place in the liver. When the harmful substances enter into the body of organisms, it will cause so many effects on the organisms. The harmful substances are converted into harmless substances and it is suitable for the excretion of the cell. This mechanism is called as detoxification. Because of the oxidation reduction reactions and conjugation to soluble molecules, because of these two mechanisms, the harmful substances will be sent out of the cell. And the various metabolic waste substances which are produced inside the cells, such as fatty acids, bile salts, steroids, and the heme substance which is present in the hemoglobin parts are detoxified by the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. And it is also involved in the glycosylation process. That means addition of carbohydrate units to the glucose. It leads to the formation of glycoproteins, mucopolysaccharides, and glycolipids, etc. This is called as glycosylation process, and it is also involved in the glycogenolysis process where reserved glycogen is breakdown and formed into glucose. And it is also involved in the storage of calcium ions in the muscles. Calcium ions are the important molecules which are involved in the muscle contraction process. The calcium ions which are present in the sarcolemma, they are transferred into the muscle and they are stored inside the sarcoplasmic reticulum. And it also involved in the formation of cell plate. The pieces of endoplasmic reticulum at the stage of cell division, they form as small bits called as phragmoplasts. These phragmoplasts are involved in the formation of cell plate. And finally, it is also involved one of the important mechanisms that is called as cell vacuolar system. Cell vacuolar system is called as GERL system. That means Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, lysosomal system. With the help of this GERL system, the cell is able to maintain cell surface ratio to cell volume ratio. These are the different functions performed by endoplasmic reticulum. Let us summarize this topic. The name endoplasmic reticulum was first used by Porter and Kuhlmann. Different scientists, they explain different manners of endoplasmic reticulum presence in the cytoplasm. It is found in almost all plant cells and animal cells. That the quantity of this endoplasmic reticulum may be varied depending upon the cell functions, but it is absent in mature erythrocytes and prokaryotes. It provides support and shape to the cell, and it involved in the compartmentalization of cell. It is called as cytoskeleton. Present in three forms: cisternae, vesicles, and tubules. The endoplasmic reticulum with ribosomes is called as rough endoplasmic reticulum. It involves in the synthesis of protein, so it is called as protein factory. The endoplasmic reticulum without ribosomes is called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. It It involves in the synthesis of lipids. So it is called as lipid factory. It consists of so many enzymes which performs inside various activities, and it has so many functions like membrane biogenesis, protein and lipid synthesis, detoxification. These are the main important functions of endoplasmic reticulum. This is about endoplasmic reticulum. Thank you.